welcome back to the Spider's Web. It's games night. Ollie's here.
Hello.
Skragger's here.
Hiya.
And Ben's here as well.
Hello.
And tonight we are playing the first scenario in Doom, yes.
Okay.
We're going to try and get the entire game done as a campaign. Not tonight, obviously.
We're doing one per night. Or one per time we do it.
So we'll try and get as many done as we can over the next few months, years, decades,
yep.
Whatever. So, as it's Skragger's game, I'll let him do all the explaining.
Okay. Alright, so we're playing basically the board version of the video game Doom. It plays apparently very similar to the video game. I haven't played since the first edition and it gave me a headache, so I prefer the board version. One thing I have learnt, having played this 3 or 4 times before, is that the one person who's taking the monsters side and running the monsters, that you are more as a dungeon master rather than somebody who wants to beat the Marines. The Marines in this particular case, in the first thing, when they get spawned onto the board, automatically in the first 2 rooms the monsters will spawn. So I've already put those out in readiness. Their objective tonight is, if you can see around the board, there are 4 shields. Now, when a monster spawns, one of them will spawn on it. That monster is protecting that shield. Wherever it dies, it will drop that shield. You need to pick those up. Those are the supplies that you need. So you need to get the 4 of those. What I have to get, I believe, if I can get the card. What happened to the 2 cards I handed out before?
What 2 cards that you handed out?
2 cards that are the rules, here we are.
You mean them 2?
Right, it's called sample collection, okay? I have to gain 6 frag tokens. So what that means is I have to kill the characters 6 times. Not every one of them has 6 kills in total. What happens when their characters die? They automatically come back on. So they don't die, they just get fragged, like in the game on the video. You respawn, and there are various spawning points. At the moment, because this first section's open, they will only be able to spawn back on here. When they go into another section, they can activate those by standing on it. It will turn them over, so they're then active, so they can then respawn in other places. As you can see, the furthest one away is quite a way up the board. Once they take an action to open a door, that door remains open. It doesn't get closed, but will automatically spawn monsters on the various points around. Based on the colour of these, once they're spawned, we flip them over, so we know they're spawned. I have a card which I shall show you on the thing, but they can't see, and that tells me what my options are for spawning.
There you go.
Okay, so they can see what I can see what I'm going to spawn at. So I have options. So I've set my monsters up ready. Some of them are tougher than others, but the objective of this game is to have a bit of fun rather than try and kill everybody. I think their objective is to kill my characters. So if I get 6 frags in, I'll be very lucky. So far, the monsters haven't done very well on this. I think that's the basic rules on it. I just got to remember you've got movement and you've got shooting. Haven't you? 2 actions.
And bonus actions.
Yeah, and bonus actions based on the cards that you've got. So they have a number of cards they can use. They have 3. I have 5 in front of me at all times, so I can use those. When I use them, I turn them so we know they've been used. And I also then draw back up to my deck at the end. So any cards I've used I can get rid of, and I draw back up to me 5 cards. Okay, so beginning of the game, we have a stack here which has been shuffled, and we turn the card over and it will show us which character plays first. In this particular case, it's the red. So red comes in, he spawns there.
That's me. Well, I'm playing 2 characters. I'm playing red, which is Alpha, and green, which is Delta. So, just because we only need 4 players, or 4 Marine players. So.
Yeah, there are rules for 3 players and 2 players and even 1 player, but it plays better with 4 Marines.
Right. So. There are markings on the boards themselves, aren't there? So the dotted red ones.
The red dotted ones, you can see through them, but you can't go through them.
Let's just zoom in on them.
That's that one there.
Yep.
The ones with the red line around completely, you can't go through or see over. The heavy black lines are basically the room edges. You can't go through those, you have to go through a door. And we've got a light blue one which is heavy terrain, so that means if you go through the light blue ones it takes you twice as much of your movement to move. All the characters tells them how far they can move on there, and we have monster cards here that tell me how far my monsters can move and how much fighting they can do. Based on the cards, it will tell you how many dice you roll for doing an action.
Okay, so now my character is a designated marksman, so my attacks ignore cover.
Okay.
So
there's no cover at the moment.
No. Can I just move up next to that tile?
Go into there?
No, the tile, the token, sorry.
To there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the beastie at the front.
Okay.
I think.
So one of the imps?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have to remind me, what do we do now with the in attacks?
Right, you roll. What's your dice for rolling? What does it say you on your attack for your weapon that your card you're using? Sorry,
right.
Your guy.
This. Oh yeah.
Guy has the same thing for everyone.
Can't remember. It should say on the weapons that you're using.
It'll say on the weapons, yeah.
Yeah. So whichever card you're using will tell you what you roll.
Okay, so I'm going to play shotgun manoeuvre.
Okay.
So
After you resolve this card, you may play another combat shotgun card, treating its speed as 0.
Okay.
So it's got a speed of 4,
Okay.
which means
It'll go. So 4 is how far he can move.
that's
Yeah.
range, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the speed is 4, range is 4 as well.
So you can hit up into 4 squares away from you.
Yeah.
You could hit up to him, but you can obviously there's one in front, so you'd hit him
And
first.
I roll a red and a black die.
Okay.
Now, because I'm also a designated marksman, when I'm attacking a figure that is not within 3 spaces, he is within 3 spaces,
Yeah.
but I can exhaust the card to re-roll any number of dice.
Okay.
So I've rolled
4.
4.
Okay. So.
So
Yeah.
there's the dice.
Okay. Yeah.
I really should have had a...
So you've killed him right off. Okay. So 1 down.
1 down.
But you can continue on using your card. So you've used that card.
you say that after you've done that move you get another one.
After I resolve this card, I can play another combat shotgun card.
Have you got another shotgun card in your hand?
It just so happens I do.
Okay.
It's the exact same one again.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll the dice again. This time the one I'm aiming for is not within 3 spaces.
So you're aiming at the one at the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get 3, but I'm going to exhaust that. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it at 3. I don't see any point in wasting it. When do I reset these again? Is it the end or the start of my next turn?
I believe
So
so.
just to check something on here.
Oh, you learnt the rules since last time. I was expecting more from you.
Weren't we all?
I can reveal a card for my defence. So I reveal a card off here for my defence, which gives me 2 shields. So actually he's still on. My apologies, I forgot, I knew there was a defence thing. But that's a discarded card now. And then I will put tokens on to say that he's got 2 damage. Yeah, my apologies.
Well, I've fired again, he's got 3 now.
He's done another 3.
Yeah.
So I have to draw another card. So I'll just put them on him. And I turn a card, and that one's got 1 shield, so he would be dead. So it's taking you 2 shots to kill him. Okay.
And do we have another combat shotgun? No, I don't.
But don't forget, those are your defence cards as well. The shields in the corner. There are certain ones that give you full overall, exclude all the shots, but some of them do full shots. So those icons on the bottom corner there. Have you got an icon in the top corner? Those are
Yeah.
wounds. And what's the other one?
It's like a
Right. No, I think that was a complete miss.
Which I'll just raise it up. I think that's. I hope you can see that.
Oh, it's a dodge icon. It means you've dodged it. Yeah. So it means that you don't.
There you go. That's what I've got. And it's these shields at the top that act as defence after being attacked.
Oh,
I'm going to say.
Okay.
this one's playing silly beggars now.
Hang on a second.
Okay. So you.
Wait a sec.
Sorry. Was it charge on it?
It's plugged in.
What's it doing?
Get
Get down.
Down, laddie. Down.
We'll not go on to this chair, will it? You just sit in the middle, man. It's easier to deal with than that one.
Go on, laddie. No. Okay. Good laddie. Look. Okay. No, you're not licking me hand. I know where you've been. I saw you licking before. No.
Just jealous.
Hmm?
Oh, God.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
playing semi-beggars now. Oh, my camera's lost. Didn't have it.
Ah, right.
I can't lick me.
Let's just stop that one for the time. Right, we're back. We're having trouble with the camera at the moment.
Okay.
So we're going to see what we can do with what we have. Okay, so
So next is Charlie.
That would be you.
Okay.
So you use your 4 cards, so you can choose what you do with them. Your movement will depend on your card that you're using.
4 cards, you say? Or
Yeah, I was going to say it's free.
She's got 4, no, she's got 4
Oh,
because
okay.
she's a special power.
Get
Squad captain plus 1 hand size.
Yeah, so a hand size is 4, whereas you've got 3. So, but she can use those cards to help other people. Don't forget these with the shields on are what you need for defending. So look at what they are as well as what.
Yeah, armor
for
one's
attacking.
going to be the best.
You can only do 1 main attack card, which is the ones with. What's the symbol on them?
So, is it an arrow?
Lick hands only. Hands is all I'll let you have.
Main action is the one with the arrow on.
Mm.
The one with the is a bonus action, and that's a reaction. So a reaction is a defense thing. Bonus action is what you can do as many of, but you can only do 1 main action unless your main action allows you to do more, like your gun one. Yeah.
I don't have a main action icon.
You've got a main action. Yeah, you have. You've got what's the one that's bonus.
Bonus,
So,
and then
so you can do as many bonus actions as you want.
Okay.
And as you might be able to hear outside, we have the resident idiots shooting their mouths off as usual.
Okay, so I'm there now.
Yeah. So pick one that tells you how far you can move and how many dice you can use if it's an attack card. I think with looking at that, you've only got 1 attack one, haven't you?
Quick shot,
What's the other ones?
charge,
Right.
reposition, and armour,
Right. So at the moment, you've only got 1 card you can use.
which is that one.
Yeah.
So it's a quick shot pistol.
Yep.
The UACM energy matter gel.
So how many dice has it got on the picture in the corner?
This one.
Yep.
It's got
2 red dice.
2 red dice.
Okay, so you roll 2 red dice.
Yep.
That's my defence pile there. So I'll take a card for defence, which. Oh! That's good. It's unstoppable. So whatever you roll, it won't matter. It will stay. Whichever demon you're aiming at,
I'll
it
just
won't
do
do
that
anything.
then, too.
So it got unstoppable. So that's good. That was one of my best ones.
Okay, so I've just rolled 2 there. So
Yeah, so they're different. They're pointless.
Okay.
Right, are you moving? Because you've still got another action. You can move.
Yeah,
up
move.
to 4. When does it tell you to move? 4.
4 range.
So, well, yeah, range 4, but it's no movement on it, has it? Have you got a card for movement?
Reposition.
That will be movement.
Ever use it? Speed 3.
Okay, so you can move 3, yeah? Do you want to move 3? So you've used that one, so that one goes over here in your discard.
Okay. It says employees provided by a gun, sidearm upon promotion to tier 2. The sidearm is reliable and effective.
Right. Okay, so what you should have done really is move first. So 1, 2, 3. That would have put you in range to shoot.
Okay.
So you have. So those cards have been used.
Okay.
So you've got those 2 left. Now you can hang on to those because those are good defence cards.
Okay.
That one is all. That's all it is, a defence card. That one there is defence and a movement card. You could choose to use that now in your turn, or you can end your turn. It's up to you.
I'll end my turn.
Okay, right. So it's Monster's turn. So, okay. Right, so this is going to be nasty, but I'm going to try and get some things in early on just to give an idea. So, before I roll any dice, I get a black die extra, so I turn that card because it's being used. So, and it's my imps, so they will get 2 at that and there, and they're going to. This one is going to attack Steve. So I'm going to use my imps first. So I'm turn that so you know I'm using all my imps first. Okay. So that's its attack on you. So 5. So you can use.
play that one to dodge.
So you're doing a full dodge.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Which is again.
Okay. So yeah, that's fine. So I now get to play this one using the same monster. It gets an additional attack on a different marine, but the same attack. So 3 dice, and it's on you this time. So your defence is you can use your cards there for defending, or you can, yeah, that's it. You can use those. So 4 wounds. You can use your cards to defend. You've got defence card there. That's a react. That you can use that one to defend. You can't use that one because it's not got a defence thing on it.
Okay, so I'll use that one then.
Yeah. So you defended.
Wait, that one. Oh, okay.
So you get basically got 1 wound.
That one.
Yeah.
And I used these before. Okay.
Was that a 1 on it? I need to put my glasses down. I can see. Sorry, lad. Yeah, 1 wound. So you've got 1 wound. Okay. So now the next guy. I'm going to use a charge fireball. Okay, so he only gets to use this once, but he's moving in to there, and he's going to go against the red guy. So charge fireball. So it doesn't matter about range. So he uses 3 dice, 3 red dice against you. So 3 wounds. Have you got a defending card?
I've got nothing, so I can do it.
Okay, so straight up you've got 3 wounds. I won't worry much about these wounds because I'm not going to be this successful later on. So those 2 guys have now gone.
No licky faces. Mom's okay.
Okay, so
I should point out it's the dog that's trying to lick me.
1, 2,
Not
3, 4.
I forget, do you use your alias
Hang
name
on,
on
how
the
can you
hero?
move? Just check how far
Do
you
you
can
use your
move.
alias name on the hero?
4, so we can only move 4.
Spider.
So 1,
I use
Or
that.
Stevie.
Ah.
3.
Oi.
You can still see though. So he's going to attack yellow. He's just doing a normal attack. So it's just 2 red dice against you.
Are you pushing me away or do you like Billy Rob?
So 2 wounds. You've not done any defence, have you? You've got a defence thing there. Just double check defending.
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
It takes a little bit of time for getting. Once it twigs.
Ah, right. You take the top card off your deck. Sorry for defence. But you can use things like that if you've got them in your there. So you take your top card off your thing. It goes into your thing. What? How many defence has it got? 2. So you take 1 wound this time. Okay. So that you don't use that card. It just goes into your there. So you've got 2 wounds at the moment.
Okay.
I really like the fact that he's worked this out after he's done me 3 damage.
It wouldn't have made a lot of difference. You still can use both lots of cards because that's a defence card, automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't turn the top card of my deck over as a defence.
Go on then.
Because you didn't tell me
Go on
what
then.
to do.
Go on. Was it
And I
I've got
got
2?
2.
How many have you got?
That would
3.
leave you with 1.
Right, so just tax you down to 1. My
He's
apologies.
cheating again.
I'm not cheating. I don't want him to win.
Cheating again.
Right, so he's done his bit.
Steve's
So
told him
1, 2, 3. He's moved. He's gone to do. Okay, so he's going to attack. He's going to attack you again.
Oh.
It makes sense for him to attack you. So he's done 1. So you draw your top 1. Drop card. See if there's a defence on it. And it goes into your
2.
2. So that's done nothing at all. But adjacent figures, which is Steve. I roll 1, and you can't defend against this because it's a thing you want. So you get 1 damage because this is an additional thing in it. You're within his radius, so it's 1 you can't defend him. Okay, so that's
so you're going to give me this
blast.
1
So that's done. So I've used those 3, which only leaves me with 2 card.
I'm only going to remind him once.
The imps have gone.
Do it, then I don't take damage.
And then I'm sorry to say it's the Cacodemon. Okay, speed of 5.
So
Does it get another damage?
Is he? I'm trying to read his face, but I can't really. You can never tell with a dog. Although I do know that when I move my hand away, he goes to lick it, so he wants me to tickle him, I think.
if he's quiet, also he's ready for falling asleep, he's happy. You do anything to stop that happening if you're on with the boat.
Things like that if he's got sausage as well.
So apparently I'm not getting this damage.
No.
4. Cacodemon. Right, I can move through my figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which brings him to the front, bringing the shield with him. You can understand why he's moving to there, yeah? He's going to do his... Yeah, because he's flying basically. So he rolls 3 red dice against you, so take your defence card off the top of your thing. And he's only done 1, so I'm guessing you'll get through that.
No.
No? Put that there. Okay.
So I won't get it 1 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's moved to there. So he's going to attack yellow. Okay. I'm going to re-roll those 2 and use that card up because these are my last of my monsters for this turn. So it's not made any difference. So 4 damage to you. Roll your take your defence 1 over. Turn it over.
1.
Right. So you get 3 damage. Okay. Right. So that's the monsters out of the way. They've done their turn. And it's green. Delta.
You've missed damage.
Who?
You.
Why?
We've only reminded you between us
Sorry.
4 times.
What have I missed?
The second bit of damage that you gave me, you didn't give me the token for.
How much is it?
1.
Just 1. All right.
I
We'll
didn't
swap it for. That's all right. We're only playing.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't going to remind you anymore.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought I'd given you the token.
No.
I'm getting too involved with doing my monsters. So my monsters have played out there. Okay. So there's Delta's next. So Delta's on.
Right. What can I do?
Now remember the guy at the front here.
Is it cost anything to move through people?
You can't. They can fly over things, so they can move anywhere. You can't. You can move through that gap there, but obviously there's no other gap for you to get through. So wherever you go, you're either in direct combat, or you can. You've got to be able to draw 2 points off the thing without going through somebody. So you would have to move through to.
I'm going to use my speed of 4 to go into the corner next to red.
2, 3 to there.
Into the corner there.
Okay.
And it's shotgun manoeuvre. After you resolve this card, you may play another combat shotgun card, treating its speed as 0. Okay, so it's 1 black, 1 red.
Okay.
And I roll 3.
And it does 2 against which one?
The big bugger.
This one?
That one, yeah.
Okay. So 2.
Should remember to point that out before I have charge shot.
What?
Who I'm shooting at.
Oh.
Yeah, because
You stood on one of these tokens as well.
Okay.
Do you have to take? Is it an action to pick up the token, or?
It is an action to take it. Yeah, you can leave it there if you want. It may be worth leaving where it is for the moment because you don't need it here.
No.
Right. What else you do? You got any more cards for him?
No.
No. Okay. So that's his turn over, and finally blue. There.
Okay.
What's your 3 cards? How much damage can you do? What you're going to deal it against?
I'm just concerned that I've stopped stroking the dog. I'm going to get distressed now. Okay.
You might lose a
This is the most successful I've been on this turn.
This allows me that. Can I shoot over dotted cover?
Yeah.
Because that's not full cover.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So what are you shooting at? You can shoot
that one.
That one, yeah.
Okay, seeing as it's closest.
Mhm.
I get 2 black dice and 1 red.
Oh, you instead of the. Oh yeah. Yeah, which is the piece up.
Oh, that wasn't a very good one. It's a 3.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm going to perform this attack. After you perform this attack, you may roll 1 red dice and choose 1 figure adjacent to the defender's space. This figure suffers 1 damage for each hole I roll. So 2 damage to that.
To which one?
To that.
To him?
Yeah.
So, and he's not
Because
going
he's
to...
adjacent to... Oh wait.
No, hang on,
and choose 1 figure adjacent to the defender's space. Because he's defending...
You can pick him or him. Which one are you picking?
Which one's already taken damage?
That one.
That one then.
Just like on base.
So how many damage?
2.
Like
2.
that.
Right. Okay.
He did.
So he's gone.
Okay, and then as a bonus action... Although I probably shouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm going to do quick shot, so 2 red, 3.
Right. One. Sorry, which one were you against? This one. Okay.
Academia.
Right. So he takes 2 damage.
The cacao pole demon. Cacodemol.
The Coco demon.
Crocodile demon. Do we get rid of headaches?
No, they
No,
cause
they
them.
cause them. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Too easy to go.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Right. So that's the end. Have you used all your cards now? You've done your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So they get turned.
Oh, one sec. I forgot to do one thing. We'll say it's still my go. After you perform attack, so can I just practice this to, even though I haven't done it, so technically I shouldn't.
What?
Oh wait, after you perform an attack, you may exhaust this card to force the defender to discard 1 random card from his hand.
Okay. We'll discard that one.
Okay.
It's the only card I've got left. Right. So they're there. Draw back up to your 3. I'll draw back up to my 5.
1, 2, 5.
Okay. And then I'm going to shuffle from underneath them 2.
What do you do? Shuffle it.
Right. No, have you got no cards left?
Yeah, I've got 3.
Right. So as long as you've got 3, you can both of you go up to 4. So they've all been used, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd shuffle. Well, when you put your other stuff in, you shuffle them. So. Okay. Well, that's good.
Sound effects by noisy bugger on a motorbike outside.
Okay.
Seems
Happy
like
with them, or do you want to cut
demons
them?
That's alright.
Okay, so we're now into turn 2. Everybody's replenished the cards, so 4 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards, and we do know now defending this is your top card, not what you've got in front of you, unless it's you've got the vest, which you can add to your top card. Yeah. Okay, so first one is Invader. Okay, so I'm going to start with my Cocoa Demons. Don't need to move. That one is going to attack the yellow, and
Picking on you again, Alan. Sorting out.
okay, I'm going to do Explosive Blast.
Oh dear.
So start with these 3 red.
It's usually you that does that, isn't it?
Your defense card is 4, so you turn the top card over into your pile, and that gives you 1 defense, so you get 3 damage. How are we doing for damage?
I'm on.
Don't worry about it. If you get fragged, you'll come back on.
Alright, okay.
Okay. He's right. So also
What is
I
the
roll 1
number?
red dice. There's 2 people adjacent, and you can't defend against this. And you
Okay.
both get an additional damage. So that's red and blue. So 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm on away.
Who's got the blue? Is it you, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 1 damage.
Okay.
3,
Can I deflect it?
So
No, unfortunately you can't in this one.
Right.
So then the other one's going to attack. Now you might think I'm picking on you because I am.
You are.
Okay. I'm just seeing what I can add to it.
He's still carrying his grievances from D&D.
Yeah. Well, we beat him at D&D.
Oh.
You can
Okay,
never
so
go
there's nothing there. I'm just going to roll 3 dice against you.
Dungeon Master, you can only greatly
Which is
inconvenience
3
him.
damage, so you turn your top card over.
2.
2, so has that brought you to 10?
No. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 1 more.
So there's 2 there. 3, 4. Yeah, you've got 10 damage.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10
Yeah,
now.
so right, so I take them off you. I gain a frag token. Now, in all fairness, this is probably the quickest I've ever got a frag token. I've never got up to.
That's
anywhere
because I
near-
don't know what I'm doing.
No, you're doing all right. Don't worry about it. It's just I'm getting better at it because I've played it more. So I've got 1 frag token. I've got to get 6 of those. Okay. So what happens is your character dies. On your turn, it will come back on there.
Okay.
Okay. So
You can pick on somebody else now.
right. So they've done. Them 2 have done their bit. There's nothing else they can do.
I'm a rubbish squad captain.
Okay, blue's next. Blue. Bravo.
When do I get to unexhaust this? Because I
No,
used it last time.
right. So if you use it last turn, you turn it back
Laddie.
again at the end of your turn.
You were fun for a bit, laddie, but now come on. I have to do this.
Lie
Then
down.
I'll play with you.
Lie down. Once I get down, just said lie down.
Okay.
Body.
Which is going to be best? Yeah, I'll use this one still. It is the better one. Okay, same as I did before.
So what are you rolling?
I'm going to move. Actually, no. Here, I can still shoot that one from here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a 2 red. No, 1 red, 2 black. And I got 4.
And he defends against 2,
Okay.
so he
And
takes 2 damage.
after I perform that attack, I may roll 1 red dice and choose 1 figure adjacent. So you know I was going for that one, didn't you?
Yep.
I'll go for.
The one at the back of him because they're both side.
Yeah, but I did nothing. So I
So
ignore that one.
Okay, so he's got 4 damage now.
Is there anything else I can do? No, not
That
really.
look like a cocked dice from that purely flat surface then.
By the way, can I clarify? Is that to ignore all? Can I clarify? Does this does that ignore all armor? What's that do? What's that symbol do? I'm pretty sure
it's on the back of it.
ignores.
Dodge.
Is it dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dodge.
Aye.
Dodge, so that basically means you've moved out of the way.
I won't use that one then.
Okay.
My turn is over.
Okay. Well, these are your defence cards. That's only good for you.
I can use them as my defence as well, can't I?
Only if it's as a reaction card.
Yeah.
Is it a reaction card?
I don't know. Is that one a reaction card?
Right. Those you can use so you can reposition him, move him out the way.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking, and that one is at a full action, so you can't use that one this turn.
Well, I mean, they've got the things on. Does that not mean I can?
No,
use
you can't
them?
use those. You have to, unless it says on it. Like I've got one
but
here.
Then why would they have?
Because if you turn them over, that's what you're using for your defence. That's what I'm using for my defence. There's only one that you can use in addition.
Okay.
Well, they're actually, the cards will tell you when you can use them. If they're a reaction
It's a bit of a random
card, you do them as a reaction too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've got ones on here that I can use when somebody's attacking me that adds additional defence. But as defence, they're no good coming off here. They're better coming off there. Okay.
Okay. Right. No, I'm. Oh, well, I'm doing this first actually. After you perform an attack, you may exhaust this to. Which is better actually? Yeah, I'm going to remove one of your star thingies, your throwing star thingy symbols.
Throwing star.
Your ardent energy, that one.
So you're going to remove that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't got that now. Okay. Just incidentally, he's classed as stunned.
Actually, Dad, put the thing back.
What?
Put it back because it's. I didn't read it fully. It's I can only remove it from the defending demons card.
Right.
It wasn't on the card.
It's not on the card. So
right. So in that case, I will just make you remove a random card from your hand.
So that's my hand.
Yeah.
So random card.
Random card.
So you need to take that one.
Demonic resilience. Play this
That's
card
my
while
defence
the
one.
demon is.
So it tells me 1+1 defence, that's all. Can't use that now. Okay, so are you done? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Delta. Green.
Great. I'm going to use charge.
Okay.
Draw one action card.
Was that a main action or is that classed as a sub action?
Sub action.
Oh, that's good.
How many sub actions can I do?
You can do as many as you want. You can use all your cards in front of you.
Okay, well in that case I'll use the charge that I've just drawn off which is playing charge and draw an action card.
Yeah, that's fine. You've got a main action
And
there.
I've got a main action.
Can't see him unless I put my glasses down and stand next to
So,
him.
shotgun manoeuvre.
Okay.
After I resolve this card I can play another combat shotgun card. Which I haven't got so I can't do it anyway. But I can still attack
What are you attacking
the
first?
big beast in near the door.
That one?
Yep.
Okay.
With 3.
Okay, so I'll draw his defence. And it's 1, so 2 go through.
Hang on a second.
Lie down.
Well, I'm attacking a figure
No.
within 2 spaces, within 2
lie down.
spaces, isn't he?
Yeah.
In that case, make it 4.
So it's 4.
Yep.
So he gets 3. Okay. Yeah. Right.
That'll do.
Okay.
I've done that one.
Have you got anything else to do?
Can you use these other sub-actions?
Yeah, you can use as many sub-actions as you want.
I'm going to shoot at him with my pistol as well.
Okay. 2. So 1 damage gets through. So he's dead. Okay.
Am I the only person around here who's killing things?
I try to.
No, I'm stroking it
Sorry,
up.
am I the only
Live
here?
thing.
I'm doing. I actually know. Did I kill something? Yeah, I did kill one thing. I helped kill
Did
one
you?
thing,
Okay, fair enough.
and I did a load of damage to that cacodemon. Okay,
I'm like a learning captain now.
Oh, you're not doing so bad.
Oh,
Right,
bounty.
so are you done?
Pardon?
Or are you going to
Green
use your
is
last
done.
card?
I've already died.
Yeah,
Flat.
What does it allow you to do? Move?
he just knows what to move, so...
But you could move to the shield,
Right.
which they can pick it up and run off with it, you see.
That's true, I'll do that then.
So you go into
I'll
the
move on
shield.
to the shield.
Okay. So that's yours now. So you've got 1 between you.
Cool.
You need 4. Is it 4? Yeah, 4 in total. Yeah, gain all objective tokens. Right, so we're over to the invader. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to use that, which gives me charge fireball. I'm going against green. So that gives me 3 dice. Sorry, are we classing as cocked again? Good, that's 3. So what's your defence? 2, so you take 1 damage. That's the first guy.
It's green.
Okay, he's allowed to move 2. So he's moving back 2. Okay.
When you roll it for me.
Next guy is going to attack you. You're well in range, so there you go. 3. Defence. 2. So another 1.
How old is laddie?
8.
And the last guy, sorry, he gets to move back 2 anyway. They're all going to sort of disappear backwards
Keeps
a bit.
rubbing his underjaw.
So 3.
And he keeps
3,
saying,
wonderful.
don't do that, it'll go greyer.
Okay. Right. So that one there, the vest, what does it say on it?
While defending, you may play this card to add 2 shields when you draw 1 action card.
Right, so that's what you, yeah,
Then
that's
draw
how you
one
use it,
action
yeah,
card.
so we're right on that. So that's one you can use in addition to when you draw your action. Right, so that's the monster's turn out the way. All the monsters are done now. I'll just flip them back another done. And we're over to Charlie. Yellow.
You need to...
Go on, Charlie, kick ass.
So you're back on.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, now you start again. What are you doing?
Can I move?
Yeah, you can do what depends on what your card says, which card
does
you're
it?
using. You've got 2 main actions there, which you can only use 1 of, and you've got 2 sub actions, which you can use both of those. Now, your main actions will tell you how much you can move. It depends on what weapon you're handling. Now remember, if you get any injuries on you, there's a weapons pack there.
Okay. I want to...
Not a weapons thing, medipack, which will clear half of what you've got in front of you. Up to 5. Just double checking it.
No licky faces, I know it's what dogs like to do.
I want to use his rapid fire on that googly thing, that purple
big
thing.
one?
Yeah.
Don't mind you.
Okay,
No.
that makes sense.
No.
So you need to move first if you're going to shoot at
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
So you need to. What's your range on it?
5 range.
Right. So you can only need to move to there, and you can hit it.
Okay. And it's a red and a black.
Okay. It won't be
Show you
second.
some love, but not too much love.
Health pack. See items. For God's sake. Yeah, you recover up to 5 damage if you use a health pack, so they're quite
cool.
handy. Right.
Yeah.
So sorry, you're taking a shot at it. So roll your dice. What
I
dice?
need a black.
Black one. There you go.
One.
2. So you've not done any damage.
Oh.
But which card have you used? Because that
That
goes on to that. Right. So you've got now. You can use
Yep.
your 2 other cards there.
I'll have a quick shoot.
Okay.
Which is a pistol. And it's 2 red.
Determined to lick my face.
3.
Right. So you've done 2 damage on. Sorry, which one? The big
That one. Yeah.
Okay. So he's dead.
Yeah. I held cover.
In all fairness, yeah, he's right. You definitely killed him. He's a good and dead. Right. So yes. Right. So we're over to. Have you done all yours? Because you've still got
Has he
more
got a bit
to
of
turn.
Alright.
Has he got a bit of a cyst on the side?
And screw traditional aluminium.
You know, don't you?
Was it allow you to do?
Charge.
Charge. Okay. Can I have a
And it
look?
can move. Yeah.
It just
Please
means.
help me.
Oh, charge. You can draw an action card, so you might as well use it and draw another card.
Okay.
So it might be one you can use. Is it one you can use?
Reposition.
Can I have a look?
Come on. No. I'm ticklish.
Go on, laddie, get him, get him, get him.
So you can basically
Savage.
to move to that pass?
You can
then?
move. You can move 3 spaces if you want.
Yeah.
I'll move 3 spaces then.
Okay. So you're going to there or there? Because they can get through you. They can go between.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Right. So that's you done because you can't use your other main action. And finally, it's Alpha.
Right. Red, I think, is
Down.
going to.
Down. Down now.
Well, he uses his pistol first of all to do a shot.
You're happy now.
Can I get the one in front of green from the...
I mean, just
think
the,
I can, can't
the
I?
feel of it.
What in
The
front
feel
of
of it,
green?
Yeah.
just
Uh,
other than that, I don't mind. But
You could because you can hit that front corner with
It's
that
a
corner and
sloppy.
you can hit with that one. So you can get within
Took
that.
me
he's
a
not
long
a two. I've seen some slobbery dogs, but
And
he's
1,
not
so
too
he
bad.
takes 1 damage.
Took me a long time to get used to them.
And then
Well, a while as well to get used to them.
My uncle used to have
the combat shotgun is
one
different
of
to
those
a
ones
super
that has the
shotgun,
drill
isn't it?
hanging down.
Yeah, well, it's got a different.
And
It's got a
that
different
was,
picture on it, yeah. But what? So you've used a main action, have you?
No, that was just a
Sub
Like a
action.
German
sub
Shepherd,
action thingies.
Newfoundland, that
I'm
size.
now going to do use my
picture dog,
super
not one
shotgun.
German
Yeah.
Shepherd,
I need another black.
They've got those faces where like it comes out the corner of the mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to take a
They
shot.
look like big pugs, like massive pugs. It's the only way I can think to describe them because they're not pretty dogs. They're ugly.
I'm going to shoot the one.
St. Bernard.
Might be.
Can I move forward?
Seen Beethoven.
No, it's not
Two
that.
squares.
It's not that.
So you're going 2 squares.
that's
What
not
are
Saint
you
Bernard,
attacking?
it's
I'm going to the one right in front of me.
That one.
Yep. Now with this one, I can roll another red die and attack the other one as well.
Okay, that's fine. But
So
that's negates.
Okay, well, still.
But you still do
Do the
roll
second.
your 1 dice against the other guy and he doesn't defend. But
Nothing
that's
happens.
good. Nothing happens.
Yeah, what's the name of? What's the name of those dogs that Auntie Mari has?
No idea. I take no interest in anybody other than Eddie and Maddie.
Oh, but slobbery dogs. What are they called?
Some sort of bulldog, aren't they?
That's it, bulldog.
Bulldog. Right.
They're like the big bulldogs,
Okay.
not the
So-
short and fat ones. So they
Ben, give that a
big
quick
legs.
shuffle.
It's like
Boxer.
laddie side. That's a boxer. Boxer. Couldn't you?
Right, so I'm going to discard then and draw back up to 5.
Nope.
Oh, are we shuffling again? I know, I've got 3. You don't.
Well, if you've got 3, it's worth shuffling them and putting them back into the thing because I'm going to have to. I've only got 1 card left, so I'm going to have to shuffle them in a minute anyway.
Lie down. Lie down.
Go for it. Sorry, that doesn't need to be late at the moment. Right, if you get a stunned on your character, it's what's that? The things again. Right, yeah. Okay. Are we all ready? Okay. So red first. Alpha goes first this turn.
Okay, so I'm going to use my super shotgun
Okay.
to try that trick again.
It's the same block.
The same block.
Just double checking.
I think that's 5. 2 2s and a 1.
You've done 5 damage.
And I also roll a red for the one next to him,
Okay.
which is 1.
Okay, so he gets 1. Yep. Have you got anything else you can use? You've got your defence one if somebody attacks you,
Yeah, I've got my arm.
which will add you 2
I'll just keep on
to your
that, don't I?
defence.
I'm just going to stand up.
And the other's
just
a
for a moment.
major action.
So you can't use that, so we're on to the next one. And the next one is green.
Green, okay.
So this is quite good for you getting early turns on. So
Yeah,
is that you again?
he's just going to use what's he going to do? He's going to do shotgun
He's moved the bar.
maneuver.
He's moved
After
backwards.
I resolve this
Oh.
card, I can play another combat shot,
Right.
but I haven't got one. So that's 4.
You're going to do well unless I can get a negate. Nope, not.